Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla Model S crowned king in Norway summer range test. Tesla is reportedly mobilizing Chinese suppliers to open factories in Mexico. Tesla Giga Texas may be completing construction of additional production line, possibly for Model 3. And Tesla unveils new Giga Laboratory concept. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. In a way, there really is no better way to test the limits of an electric vehicle's range than running the car until it literally stops moving. This was exactly what Norwegian motoring publication Motor.no did, and just like in its winter test, the results were the same. The Tesla Model S is a long-distance champion. The range test this time around involved a rather impressive 32 electric cars from several manufacturers. These include Tesla, Polestar, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, and even some from China, such as XPeng, BYD, and NIO. The test involved driving the vehicles until they were empty and needed to be towed. This was not the first time that the Norwegian motoring publication conducted a range test. In fact, the Model S actually set a record during the publication's winter range test in February. At the time, the Model S ended its journey after driving 530 kilometers, which is 329 miles, or just about 16% less than its estimated WLTP range. Amazingly enough, the Model S successfully defended its crown, and then some, this time around. As noted by the publication, no car has gone further in its summer road test than the Tesla Model 3 back in 2021. At the time, the all-electric sedan stopped after traveling 654 kilometers, which is 406 miles. That is, at least, until now. Fortunately for the Tesla Model S in the recent test, the weather was on its side, with clear skies and little wind, and temperatures ranging from just over 20 degrees Celsius in the valleys and about 15 degrees Celsius in the mountains. With such conditions, expectations were high that the Model S would go further than its WLTP estimate of 634 kilometers, which is 394 miles. And go further it did. Ultimately, the Tesla Model S long range traveled a total of 672 kilometers, which is 418 miles, before stopping, which was about 6% further than its estimated WLTP range. This effectively established the vehicle as the publication's range king on both its winter and summer tests. This would be pretty difficult to beat, at least until cars with more range, such as the Lucid Air, are entered into the test. By that time, however, the Model S would likely be even better, so it could probably travel further. While the Model S truly shone in the publication's winter range test, the other Teslas that were part of the event also showed impressive results. The Model X Plaid exceeded its rated range by 0.6%, traveling 546 kilometers, which is 339 miles, before tapping out. The Model Y rear-wheel drive, on the other hand, traveled 449 kilometers, which is 279 miles, before running out of battery, which was 1.3% less than its WLTP range. Moving to the next update, Tesla is reportedly mobilizing Chinese suppliers to open factories in Mexico. Tesla is reportedly mobilizing its Chinese suppliers to open factories in Mexico. Development in the North American country is now very relevant. Delaying the opening of new factories could cost Chinese companies billions of dollars in losses. Tesla is mobilizing numerous Chinese supply chain firms to open factories in Mexico, reports 36KR. This is highly relevant in light of the fact that the company has announced the construction of a factory in Mexico. Companies that have established businesses in North America can benefit greatly from this new location. Chinese companies continue to weigh whether they should follow Tesla's lead. If they do not respond, they could lose billions of dollars in orders. There are concerns about losing billions in large orders if there's a delay in responding to the move, one supplier said, according to 36KR. Following Tesla's lead, several Chinese suppliers have already begun moving their operations to Mexico. Mexico is now a hotbed for investment, and many clients have already arrived, said one industry insider. Some supply chain companies already sent their workers to Mexico to build factories there. Tesla announced plans to build its fifth gigafactory in Mexico recently. The investment will be over $5 billion, but the company has room for more expansion and will likely take advantage of this in the future. Companies in the manufacturer's supply chain can benefit significantly from facilities built in Mexico. Currently, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement and other policies give Mexico favorable terms for exporting vehicles and parts to the United States. Supply chains that extend overseas will also receive tax breaks and talent development subsidies. Moving to the next update, Tesla Giga Texas may be completing construction of additional production line, possibly for Model 3. Tesla may be completing 2 additional production lines at Giga Texas. While one of them is for Cybertruck, the other one is possibly being built for Model 3. Tesla Giga Texas continues to grow and expand its operations. So far, the factory has reached a production capacity of 5,000 Model Ys per week, reaching a production capacity of 250,000 vehicles per year. However, Giga Texas will not be limited to Model Y production, and development continues. During the factory announcement, Elon Musk revealed that Model Y, Cybertruck, Semi, and Model 3 will be manufactured in Austin. We already know that the production line for Cybertruck has been set up at Giga Texas for several months now. However, factory progress watcher Joe Tegmeyer recently recalled that Tesla was building 2 additional production lines. While Giga Texas could initially be seen as a production site for Tesla Semi, the company recently announced it plans to expand Giga Nevada, where the electric truck will be built. This means that the second production line in Austin is probably not for Semi. In light of the known facts, it seems that Tesla is setting the line for Model 3, which would make a lot of sense. At the moment, Model 3 for the US market is only produced at the Fremont factory. However, it seems that this is not enough to meet demand. All Model 3s and Model Ys sold in the US have recently become available for the full IRA tax credit. This brought the price of Model 3 below $30,000, and in some states, it dropped to around $20,000. Tesla cars have never been so affordable, which means that the demand for them will grow. It also means it makes a lot of sense for the company to launch another Model 3 production line in the US, especially with an updated version planned for release soon. Moving to the last update, Tesla unveils new Giga Laboratory concept. Tesla has unveiled a new retail concept called Giga Laboratory, which appears to be a showcase of its manufacturing capacity. While Tesla announced a move to online sales and moved back from physical retail back in 2019, the automaker has, in practice, continued to rely heavily on retail locations as part of its marketing effort. In fact, Tesla's number of physical locations, retail and service, has more than doubled to now 1,000 locations around the world over the last 3 years. Tesla's retail locations are especially important in extremely competitive markets for electric vehicles, like in China. Now, the automaker is trying a new retail concept in China called Tesla Giga Laboratory. Tesla made the announcement on its official Weibo account. The company shared several pictures of the new retail experience. For years now, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has been claiming that Tesla is a manufacturing company above everything else. It looks like Tesla is now trying to include that in this new retail experience, which appears to be designed to showcase its manufacturing technology. It also showcases its powertrain technology, with some parts of its drivetrain being displayed. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.